Hey. This is Jay with Jay Speak Your Truth. It's a new podcast that I am starting now, September the 3rd, 2024. I hope that you will feel impelled, maybe, to come and watch my podcast. My hope is to do this podcast at least once a week, just for awareness, to have a conversation, those uncomfortable conversations, those good conversations, those just in between conversations, those how you doing, how you feeling, how you doing today conversations, right? Nothing sophisticated, uptight, upbeat, just down home country girl. I am from North Carolina. I currently live in Texas. I have two wonderful, smart, loving, beautiful kids who have made me an empty nester this year. So they're no longer in my home. They're away at college. It is very trying and emotional time for me. But hey, I'm making the best of my time. I'm getting in tune with myself, and I am reaching out, starting a podcast that I've always wanted to do. So yeah, I'm finding me, finding out who I am without my kids. I'm pretty sure that many of you can relate, and that will be a topic that we will have one week. So please feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you like my podcast and the things that I am talking about, or if you just want to hear more to see what it's all about. Come back every week. I can't say what day it will be on right now. Today is Tuesday, so maybe it'll be Jay Speak Your Truth on Tuesday. Who knows? But once I get into the swing of things, I will let you know. Many of you may know that September is Suicide Prevention Month, so let's talk about it. September is National Suicide Prevention Month. It is definitely a time where you reflect on those whom you have lost due to suicide, those who have contemplated or confided in you about suicide, even yourself. If you have experienced it, if you have felt at your lowest that you couldn't do it anymore, you didn't want to do it anymore, and suicide you thought was an outlet for you. A lot of people looking on the outside, they don't have an idea of what someone goes through when they commit suicide. We are left with a lot of questions of the why. Why did they do it? Why did he do it? Why did she do it? But trust me, for someone who have attempted suicide several times, who's contemplated on it several times, it's just something that you're going through in that moment. I can't speak my truth. This is why it's called Jay Speak Your Truth. Majority of the topics I will speak on is something that I've lived through. I've survived. I walked in those shoes. I have the shirt to claim that glory, as they say, But there are suicides throughout the year. Every day, unfortunately, someone is battling something. They do not feel that they have a way out. They have an outlet. When you're going through that moment of depression, of feeling alone, feeling sad, you feel like that's all that you have in that moment, and you can't take any more. No one is here to judge you if you feel that way, but please make sure that you reach out. You can reach out to myself by commenting below. You can reach out to the suicide helpline. You can call or text 988, which is the suicide line. And there is someone there who's able to assist you, who can talk to you, who can give you the guidance that you need to make it through anything that you're going through. A lot of us, a lot of people, a lot of victims have made permanent decisions for temporary situations, and it's easy to do. Again, we don't always know when a person is going through, because there have been times where I've had an awesome, amazing day around people, but at night or when they leave or they turn their back or some another conversation is going on, I am dying inside. I was dying inside. I felt all alone in a room full of people, and you try to control that, right? You try to see the bigger picture. You try to think of others in your moment. But unfortunately, your pain is so unbearable that only thing you see is that taking your life or attempting to take your life, if you are a survivor, that's the only thing you see. That's your only out. And I hate when people say, you took the coward way out. No, it wasn't the coward way out. And I never want to think that it was a coward way, right? We have a lot going on. People have a lot going in their life. As they say, life be lifing, okay? And it is no joke. What I was encouraged, if you are someone who is contemplating suicide, thought about it, have attempted, that you reach out. Please know that you are important. Your life matters. The situation may seem hard. It may seem as if you cannot make it another day, but please know that you can. You have people who are here wanting to help you, wanting you here, who need you in their life. And it's not selfish. It's not selfish to ask for help, because it's okay not to be okay. We, as the Black, brown community, we've always been taught, I know for me, for my age group, that it's okay We've always been taught that there's nothing wrong with you. Go outside. From a kid, my head hurt, I don't feel like this, or something is going on, whatever it is. Our parents, our grandparents, our adult people in our life have always told us that you're okay, you're fine, or you just need a job. You need to find something to do with your life. You need to do this, you need to do that. And it's pushed, our feelings have been pushed under the rug, right? So we grow up thinking that we're okay. Things happen to us and we're okay. We'll be okay. We don't have to talk about it. We don't go talk to someone, a professional, because that's not what we do. Our parents, our grandma, everybody has always told us that you're okay. Get over it. Go find a job. And so if you're depressed because you don't have a job, you're depressed because you're a single parent, you're depressed because you feel like life is just life and you're not being able to get ahead. You take 10 steps and God knows you feel like you're falling 20 steps back. Every time I get ahead, something is always coming. Something is always coming at me. So you feel like, I can't do it anymore. And then you go, but maybe I do need to talk to somebody, or maybe I do need to reach out to somebody. But you reach out to somebody and they tell you again, it's okay. Get over it. Go find a job. Just take one day at a time. You'll do it. Yes, you can take one day at a time. But I want you to also know that it's okay to not be okay. It is okay to seek help. It is okay to call or text 988, the suicide prevention helpline, where you can speak to someone. It is okay to reach out to another person. It is okay to let them know, I feel like I cannot do this anymore. If you do that and they laugh at you or they push you to a side, don't feel like that's your end. Find somebody else. Look for somebody else to talk to. Because trust me, we need you here. You are more important here, right? We need you here on earth. Your family needs you. Your loved ones need you. They say that once you get to heaven, whatever your belief is, you don't want to come back. I do believe that, but that's on God's time. We're not here to take anyone's life or even our own life, no matter how bad it is. So I want you to always remember that there is a sunshine over that rainbow. There is sunshine at the end of the tunnel. There's the light there. Stand strong. Push. Pray until something happens. Whatever your belief is, my belief is God, right? He is the center of my life. He is my strength. When I feel like I cannot go on and I cannot take another day, that I've had is about as much as I can take, I stop. I call on the name of Jesus, because there is no name above that name. I may or may not feel better at that moment, but as you can see, I am still here. He has kept me many of times, and he can keep you or whomever you believe in. I'm not telling you who to believe in. This is just me and who I believe in. So whoever you seek as your higher power, call on them. Lean on them. Let somebody know how you feel. For those of us who have people that come to confide in us, to let us know what they're going through, you may not know how to handle that information, right? You may not know what to say. You may not know what to look like. You may be questioning yourself if you experience someone close to you, a family, friend, or someone in the neighborhood. You may be experiencing that loss. And you could be thinking to yourself, well, what could I have done different? Why didn't I know? What did I not know? Sorry if you hear my dog having a fit in the background. But some signs would be laughing and joking about suicide, plans of making suicidal plans, right? Expressing that they feel hopeless, that nobody cares, that it doesn't matter if they are here, changing or withdrawing from society. Their posts becomes different. It looks different. Even if they are not posting anything directly with them, they can share different posts. Listen to the signs. Listen to what they say. If they're quick to anger when they haven't been before, that could be a sign. Irritability. If they could become irritable at the smallest things, that can be signs. Adults can go through different signs. Acting anxious. Again, being aggravated. Feeling like they are a burden to others. Saying that they are a burden to others. Sleeping too much. Overeating. Not eating enough. Making different suggestions. Again, we have to listen when people say stuff. I am big on somebody telling me, well, I'm mentally tired. I'm tired. That they can't go through, they don't feel like they can take anymore. And then they may laugh it off or push it off. That bothers me. So I'm digging in deeper, trying to figure out, well, what do you mean you're mentally tired? You got to talk about this. What do you mean? There is nothing that's too hard for you, right? I'm always trying to figure out how can I dig deeper, because God forbid anything happens to anyone that I know that I've had a conversation with, and they've made those gestures or made those posts or had some type of sign, and I just blew it away, brushed it under the rug. I would never forgive myself because I didn't dig deeper. So invade, have those uncomfortable conversations if you have to. You never know who or what you could be changing or who you can be saving. I say it all the time. There's nothing wrong with a smile. You can greet someone with a smile. Walking, they may not greet you, but you can greet them. Good morning, good afternoon. You just never know where you could stop, how you could stop their tracks just from that. A simple conversation. I would have a conversation with a cashier as if I know him or her all of my life, especially if I'm having a good day or if I feel like they are not having a good day. So if you're short with me, one, I'm going to check myself because I'm a Sagittarius and I have a mouth and I have an attitude. Speak your truth, Jay. That's what I'm doing, right? So I'm quick to jump to a conclusion that if you didn't want this job, then why you show up? That was the old me. Now, I'm engaging in a conversation with you because you might need that conversation. Hi, Shirley. How are you today? Fine. Or maybe she has a conversation with me, right? Whatever the situation is, I'm going to engage in that conversation and I'm going to make you feel appreciated and wanted in that moment because I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what my conversation can change for you. So I'm going to feel better about the situation that at least I engaged in you. I hopefully put a smile on your face because I'm going to rant about something off the wall to help you. Maybe even get a smile out of you to let you bring your temperament down so you'll be more at ease. She could have just came off of a break. Could have just got out of the car from a domestic violence situation. I don't know what the situation is or even if any of that applies, right? But the point of it is, I'm not going to match your energy. We have so many people who want to match energy. Life is too short for that. We're losing too many people because of nonsense, right? We're losing too many people because of nonsense. We're losing too many people because they feel like they're not loved, they're not wanted, they're not needed. They're going through and they don't have anybody to talk to, anybody to confide in. Whatever the situation is, I don't know. But the fact is, we are losing too many people. So instead of matching energy, instead of subliminal messages, instead of all of this other negativity, spread and show more love. That's all we have to do. The world will be a better place. I don't have to talk to you about politics. You don't have to talk to me about politics. You can believe in what you want to believe. I'm going to believe in what I want to believe. We both have red blood running through our veins. Let's just have a conversation. We can agree to disagree. It is never that serious. People, society makes things that serious. It never has to be. So we have to do better. As adults, we have to set the example for kids. I can't say it enough. Kids, they watch everything that we do. They're watching, especially young kids and even older kids, right? They watch. They want to know, how is my mama going to handle this situation? How is my dad going to handle this situation? They may not say anything, but if they come into a situation as such, they're going to think, did my mama blow off the handle? Did my dad blow off the handle? Did my grandma blow off the handle? How can I make it better for those that are watching me? I think before I speak now. I let a lot of things slide. So I think before I speak, right? Because at the end of the day, I have a daughter who is hot-headed, just like her mother, like I used to be. God's still working on me. I'm not going to say that I'm perfect because I'm far from it. And I also have a son who has that same temper, can go from 0 to 1,000 real quick. So as my kids were younger, I did used to have a hot temper. I will blow up and blow out anybody. Speak your truth, Jay. However, they have taught me that that's not the answer because they watch. I'm a single parent, again, of 2 kids. My mom and my grandmom has helped me tremendously with my kids, right? So the majority of the time, it was just me and them, especially after we moved to Texas. Just me and my kids. So that's when my biggest change happened, because they could see me in North Carolina when I was there, the hothead, quick to have a temper. But they had a little balance because they had my mom and my grandma to show them the right way. When we moved to Texas, they had me. So I had to change. I had to shift because they saw me 24/7. They had to look at me. So, self-reflection. Get your stuff together, Jay, because your kids are watching. I say all of that to say it's okay to be angry. It's okay to be upset. We just have to watch our reactions when our kids are around. We have to learn to practice better reaction skills. So action skills, so to say. We have to let our kids know that it's okay to ask for help, because there's no longer an age group or age range where suicide is happening. It is happening amongst us all. There is too many, and we have to do something about it. We have to let our kids, our friends, our family, our loved ones know that they are not in this alone. Put your pride aside. It doesn't hurt to help somebody. It doesn't hurt to let them know that you are here and that you care. So please, please make sure that you say hi to somebody. You smile at a stranger. It doesn't cost a thing. It doesn't cost a thing to smile. It doesn't cost a thing to say hello. It doesn't cost a thing to be nice. We don't have to know someone to be nice to them, especially just in passing. It can make you feel better, and it also could save their life. Again, September is Suicide Awareness Month. Please, please, if you feel that you need help, that you want to talk to anyone, reach out, comment below, call or text 988 and talk to someone. You are never in this alone. I don't know you, but I love you, because that's the godly thing to do. Your life matters. You matter. This situation is only temporary. Please don't make a permanent decision. Your family needs you. You matter. Please, no matter what, know that you matter. Your life matters. Everyone can play a part in suicide prevention. When you start a conversation with a loved one who may be struggling with thoughts of suicide, and when you offer support or model self-care, you are providing hope to those who may need it most. Again, my name is Jay, and this is Jay Speak Your Truth. Again, I am a single mom of two wonderful kids. I think I've done an amazing job. I myself have beat, can I say beat? I wouldn't say beat, because there are still moments when I have that feeling, right? So I'm not going to say beat, but I'm overcoming. I have overcome. I have the feeling. I have the urge. I have the desire, but I stop because my kids, again, are my saving grace, and I call on the name of Jesus. I know that my situation is only temporary. He's brought me out before, no matter what the situation is. So I know he will bring me through and out again. Please remember that for yourself. Whatever you're going through, you will be okay. You can overcome it. You will be fine, and you are loved. I will try to come on again next week. Again, September Suicide Prevention Month, Awareness Month, excuse me. So I want to bring awareness to what we're dealing with. So most likely all month, each week I will talk about suicide. Again, if you have any questions, any concerns, any thoughts, any suggestions, if you need someone to talk to, whatever the situation may be, please reach out to me. I am here to help you. I am here to talk to you. I am here to let you know that you are valued, you are loved, and we care for you and we need you. No matter who you are, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Just know that you are loved and we need you. The world needs you. We need you to make a change. We need you to make a difference. So I hope that you guys have a good night. Again, it is September the 3rd, right? Yeah, 2024. And this is Jay, Speak Your Truth, Speaking My Truth on suicide awareness for the month of September. I hope to see you again next week. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Have a good night.